Hello, nice to see you again. Now we know Hajj is a mandatory religious duty for all the Muslimin that must be carried out at least once in their lifetime by all adult Muslims who are physically and financially capable of undertaking the journey.
Minimal gaps between each other so we can be considerate to other people, get as many people on the mountain as possible. We're sleeping literally in the desert. So here, this is our sleeping place. So this is where Prophet Muhammad slept. So we're going to sleep as well as a sunnah to fulfill that requirement.
Muslims during Hajj then have to circulate the Kaaba and try and struggle to kiss the black stone and the Yemeni corner, which is of course nothing but a pagan practice which the pagans of Mecca used to do. But do Muslims of today actually know what the early Quraysh of Mecca, Muhammad and his companions and the Ansar of Medina did during Hajj? Now, without further ado, let us do some research together and understand what Hajj really was, what early Quraysh, Muhammad and the Sahaba used to do with the black stone during Hajj. We know that the black stone originally was a big rock in the shape of a football, but the Hajar al-Aswad, i.e. the black stone, was stolen from the Kaaba in around the year 930 CE by the Qaramita or the Karmatians. They ransacked Mecca, killed many Muslims. 22 years later, the stone was returned to its original location according to the Muslim sources, yet not in its original shape, but with only 8 pieces left. I always wonder where Allah was when this happened and why Allah failed to keep his promise to send his army of birds to safeguard the Kaaba and destroy the enemies of Allah and Islam with the tiny stones from above. Now let us dig deeper and understand what the true meaning of Hajj is. Now we know that the early Quraysh and the Muslims used to perform tawaf naked, but that was not the only practice, my friends. Let me show you what they did more to the black stone. Hello, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications. Now let us see and understand what the original people of Mecca used to do to the black stone. What is the original meaning of Hajj? Al-Hajj. Historical references explain that the original meaning of Hajj or Al-Hajj is hak. Al-hak meaning rubbing against the black stone. But rubbing what exactly? Now let us see. Here is, for example, a reference from an Islamic source. Here is a book called Al-Milal wal-Nahl by Abi al-Qasim al-Sharastani on page 247. It says, in Hajj or during Hajj, a strange ritual was practiced, rubbing of private parts against the black stone. So Muhammad, his tribe, his family, the Quraysh, the Sahaba, they used to rub their private parts against the black stone. They used to have sexual activities around the Kaaba, rubbing their private parts on the black stone if they wish to have healthy children, healthy seed. That's what the Quraysh used to do. That's what the Sahaba used to do. That's what Muhammad and his family used to do. It's in front of you. Ya Muslimin, are you still not convinced yet?
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Really? What about the following hadith? A Sahih hadith from Sunan an-Nisa'i, hadith number 2805. Again, Sahih hadith from Sunan an-Nisa'i, hadith number 2805. Let us read it together. It was narrated that Jabir said, we, the companions of the Prophet, entered Ihram for Hajj only and nothing else. We came to Mecca on the morning of the 4th of Dhul Hijjah, and the Prophet commanded us, exit Ihram and make it Umrah. He heard that we were saying, when there are only 5 days between us and Arafat, he commands us to exit Ihram and we will go out to Mina with our penises dripping semen. Are you now finally convinced that Islam is nothing but an evil cult, a sexual cult, a pagan cult of rubbing private parts against the black stone? The early Quraysh, Muhammad himself and his Sahaba, they used to go perform Hajj, circling the Kaaba, having sex with their wives, with their private parts dripping semen, rubbing their private parts against the black stone. This is where the word Hajj comes from. Ihtikak, hak, as we showed you earlier. Still not convinced yet? Well, here's a hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 45:18. It says, the verse of Hajj al-Tamattu, mut'ah during Hajj, was revealed in Allah's book, the Quran. So we performed it, the Sahaba performed it with Muhammad, Allah's apostle. And nothing was revealed in Quran to make it illegal. Nor did he, the Prophet, prohibit it till he died. But the man who regarded it illegal just expressed what his own mind suggested. So later, it was Caliph Umar who abrogated the mut'ah of Muhammad and his Allah. Muhammad practiced mut'ah, the Sahaba practiced mut'ah during Hajj. The early Muslims performed sexual rituals, rubbing their private parts on the black stone, against the black stone. Are you still trying to convince everybody that Islam is not a sex cult, a pagan sex cult? Well, it is your funeral. It's your janazah, ya Muslimin. Please share this video on social media, and thanks for watching. God bless.